Hey everybody, John here with the Simplest Biz. Before I get started, go to the simplestbizforyou.com. If you're on YouTube and you like what I've had to say on this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and we'll go from there. What I'm going to be doing in this video is going over some of my new students and what they're doing week one. So you guys have an understanding of how fast a start you can get off with this particular business and start pulling in money in short order. That's very important. You know, there's a lot of businesses out there, it's a long-term play before you get paid. A quick note before I go to the next slide. I have a lot of stuff redacted on here because it's proprietary information and it's private information on individuals in there, and some things I just can't give away because it's in the course. I can't give away the store, but I do want you guys to see what's going on. So just understand when I'm reading through some of these posts that are in our private Facebook group of our students that have gone through the course and actually out there doing this, it's a little disjointed in some aspects because I have to redact some and block it out. So let's go to the first slide and give you a little understanding of what's going on here. This is a father and daughter team. The daughter is 23 years old. Her name's Maggie. She's down here. All right, she's out here first week one. Took the course, did not try to reinvent the wheel, follow the instructions, out there going to the places I'm telling her to go, and this is what's going on. All right, this is her father speaking for her right here. We had introduced him to the group. Robert, thanks. We're building fast in Kentucky, making great progress so far. 10 suppliers and a couple of buyers lined up in our first week. Lots of fun so far. So I was kind of shouting out to Maggie here, his daughter, who he's referring to, a 20-something hustle muscle superstar, making it happen. Sharp kid, totally sharp, you know, but she doesn't have a ton of experience on her. This is a doable business, is the point I'm trying to make. So here's Maggie saying thank you, and I guess this is just 6 days ago because I was just taking these off the Facebook group. So these are recent. These aren't archived. Anyway, let's go to the next one and see what's going on the next slide here. Okay, this is Andrew. He's been doing this for a little while. And this is just one of his loads in the morning. Again, I've redacted some stuff. 60 of these pallets intact. He had $5 a piece at 300, 140. Of some other styles at 350. So this truckload's $650, and it's going to take him about an hour to get it done. Andrew's consistent, and he's out there making it happen. He's been doing it for a pretty good while. So let me zoom in on this one since it's so there's a lot to decipher in this one here. Okay, this is Rob. He's a new member, as you see. This was posted 18 hours ago. Huge shout out to our mentor, John Charles. Thank you very much. One of my buddies who has come, who has this course, introduced it to me on Friday last week. He told me he was doing what he was doing, and I had him have John Charles send me the link. So he went ahead and purchased the course. I'm not trying to go throw crazy numbers or brag, but I love this stuff, so I wanted to take a small break and share some cool things. I must admit, this is the kind of thing where I feel most comfortable. At first, I was apprehensive. Of course you are. This is new. But, you know, you realize in short order doing this, folks, that once you have the knowledge behind you, you can do this. All right? This is an everyman kind of business. This is not, you don't have to go to MIT, but you need to know how to do it the right way. But there's a comfortability in doing this, especially with the type of people we're dealing with, okay? So at first apprehensive, but when my buddy reminded me, nothing has guarantee, but people are more happy to pay colleges and universities hundreds of thousands of dollars in the hope of, just hope alone. Okay, so I signed up Monday. Now, let me tell you, it's Wednesday, and I spent 11 hours hustling. 1.5 hours on Monday, and he had been watching all the training before that, and he went out at 3, 6 hours on Tuesday, and 3 hours on Wednesday. He realized his previous job was suffering a little bit, so he had to scale back a bit. Now after that a little work here, he has 8,000 a month worth of buyers, and he hadn't even scratched the surface. That's how huge this is, people. Okay, I know this business is out of left field. People don't hear about this, they don't see it, they don't quite even understand it at first, and they don't understand the magnitude of what this product does for the economy and how it touches everything. Well, it does. It's the one thing that does. It touches all commerce, at least 80% of it. And so that's why it's so massive, and why there's so much of this out there and there's such a need for it as well. Working on some sourcing now, and I have some blank requests. My biggest fear that, you know, and he said he's not supposed to have fear, that he was going to find a bunch of suppliers and no buyers. Well, that didn't work. That's not the way it works. There's both out there. There's tons of supply and there's tons of buyers out there to be had. And in another situation, I have $500 a month being given to me by another company willing to pay me for them. So that's another deal he's worked out. He's got another product here as well that he's going to be selling for $99 to $197 a piece. And he had 3 pallets full of another product with hundreds and hundreds of hundreds on each pallet that he's working a deal out as well. And what makes me most happy, besides Jesus and my family, is I'm just getting started. I have caught the pallet flipping bug. Now that I have shared, please share back with your success stories. So a couple things to think about. This is a Facebook group. It's private. Comes along with a course. People help each other in this group. It's like a family. All the students help other students. I help the students. There's just a wealth of information in addition to the course. Just by purchasing the course, you have access to all this information and strategies that are taking place, not just only in my business, but all the other students out there as well. Let's go to the next slide. This is a short one. I put a blank. It's a strategy here. And then I got immediate responses from several potential buyers. I'm meeting with 2 tomorrow. Quick little win there on that particular. Just taught in the course. This is Rob again. I was trying to get a few other people, but we got a few slides to go anyway. Signed up another client who was willing to buy pallets from me, $150 a month, but he also offered him pallets. So sometimes buyers are also suppliers as well, which is really cool. Makes you very efficient doing this business. He gets them from a blank company for free. He ends up putting them in his trash bin and having to incur the cost for that. Look to see what they sell for per item, and it's going to be a big deal. But either way, he wants this account. So again, he's a new member. He's just been out there a short period of time, and all this thing is coming into play. So I'm really trying to, for the people watching this, I'm really trying to make sure you guys understand it. Remember, down here on the video somewhere over here, actually over there somewhere, there's going to be a link, thesimplestbizforyou.com if you want to know more information. Thesimplestbiz, FOR, the letter U.com, to opt in for some information, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you as well and see if you're fit for this. But let's go on to the next slide. Enough of the plug. So here's another short one. Working today on a brokering deal, 1,000 to 1,500 pallets a month. Brokering, passive income. We'll teach that also in the course. There's a brokering, besides moving stuff from point A to point B in short little radiuses, there's also passive income to become the middleman that's taught, so you can sit at home and set these deals up and have money coming in because you've set the deal up. So look at all the supply that he has for this brokering deal. And this particular one's going to be 1,000 to 1,500 pallets a month. It's going to be a nice little hit as far as brokering goes. Can't go into all of that now, but it is laid out in detail in the course. Kevin, 104 four-ways picked up today. They're going to a new home, a client actually, in the morning. Gave them to me. And he's going to get 60 more every week. So these aren't one-off types of situations. These are pallets that are generated day after day after day. Apparently this particular one, because it looks like there's more than 60 on there, hadn't had the ability the supplier hadn't had the ability to offload these, and my student here is now got an ongoing supply from just this one supplier at 60 a week, or 60 a week or more. So there you go. That's another wonderful thing. There's always ongoing supply, and there's always ongoing buyers. It's reoccurring over and over and over for years and years and decades. Okay, 2 more slides. Here's one. Now I'm gonna have to zoom in on this. Now this one, this is a new guy as well, and he's a little bit overwhelmed. He's just getting out here, and this is what he comes across. Okay, and he spells it out like, "Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do?" This is not a bad problem to have. He's got supplies for days to haul off, but his mind's spinning currently because he just got started, and this is what he comes across. 65% of all wood in the United States is used for pallets, and you can start seeing why. This is just in one little place in the United States, in one little town, in one little spot, and this is how much inventory is sitting here for him to move from point A to point B. I found a local blank that has positioned himself, but I'm sorry, I got a lot of redaction here. He also has a bunch of Gaylord boxes, which are these, but is willing to give them away, the oddball sizes, which are mixed together. It's a bit overwhelming. Okay, I can't even fathom. This is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars here that we're talking about. Tens of thousands the way it looks. And he's just started this week. Okay, rising star. Okay, Adam. There you go. I think that's the last one. So, I got tons more. I just went in there and clipped a few out for you guys to understand. You can do this. Not just take it from me, take it from my students. They're out there doing this. They've learned it. They've taken the course. They've invested in themselves. Costs a little money to do, to take this training. I don't give it away, but the amount of money that's available to you to change your situation, it's there. It's there. And I want to help. My mission is to help as many people as possible do this business. So hope you're seeing this and taking note. And what normally happens is you're going to be going out there and you're going to start noticing this stuff where you've never noticed it before. It'll be out of the corner of your peripheral vision. You go, oh, well, there they are, and there they are. But you need to know how to become exclusive for that supply, where they are, who generates the most, how to maximize your profits, how to become exclusive, how to help that business, and how to also help the buyer and help yourself simultaneously. Okay, I'm going to teach you each aspect of this business so you do it right and you have longevity and you have freedom, because it certainly doesn't take a long time to move 200, 300, 400 pallets in the morning. Get them for free, $5, $6, $7 a piece. Do the math. This is good money. It's a good life, and I think that's it for now. I'm glad it's a long video, but this is good stuff, and I want to make sure you guys understand it's not me just telling you about this. I wanted you to see the people actually participating in this, took the leap of faith, saw the potential, got it, and went for it, and are going for it, and we'll be doing this for a long time to come. Hope that's you too. All right? The Simplest Biz for you, FOR, the letter U.com, opt in, get some more info. If you've already seen that, be sure to open your emails, check your spam folder if you don't see it, and set up an appointment if you hadn't already done that as well. Okay? Let's talk soon.